there. So we are back in London way sooner than we thought we'd be. It's been just a little over a year since the last time that we were here. And the last time we were here, it was Halloween. This time it's right after Thanksgiving, so it's Christmas over here, obviously, because they don't celebrate Thanksgiving. But we decided this time that we were going to try to get a room like really centrally located, because we took the Heathrow Express in again, and if you watched our video from last year, or you can go back and watch it now if you didn't, Paddington Station is where the Heathrow Express stops. So rather than cart our luggage all over London, we decided we would try to find a place to stay right here. And we did. This literally is, you walk out of Paddington Station and it is right across the street.
Yeah, it was 400 feet.
Yeah, and it is called Premier Inn. Already I can tell you, we didn't take video of the room that we stayed in the last time that we were here, the hotel that we stayed in the last time we were here. But honest to God, I kid you not, it was like half
twice
the size of this room. So this is gigantic.
Yeah.
And honest to Pete, we've stayed in quite a few, hotels. We've stayed in Airbnbs too, but for hotels that we stay at in Europe, this is big.
Yeah, this is a big room.
The ones we've stayed at in Paris, the ones we've stayed at here in the past have been really, really tiny. So if you're not getting an Airbnb, make sure you look at the square footage of the room that you're staying in and that it's comparable to something that you're used to. Otherwise, you are going to be staying in a shoebox. So we definitely did check that this time. But already, this place is great. We will have room to lay our luggage. And
yeah.
It's just a queen-size bed.
It's got a little mirror there to get ready.
And thankfully, the hairdryer is out here. So you can come out here, do your hair or whatever when somebody else is getting ready in the bathroom. So that's nice. 2 little side tables with plenty of plugs and,
yeah.
USB
There's a
ports.
plug there. There's a plug there.
Yep. Television. There's a nice little bottle opener here.
Yeah, bottle opener.
Desk. Looks like tea. Some tea selections
And
here.
probably instant coffee like normal.
I would imagine. And then it's cool. We have a view out here, except you
Yeah,
can't
you'll be able to see it very well.
But we're looking out at the backs of people's houses, which is kind of cool. Like, we're not looking out at traffic. We're not looking out at a parking lot. It just looks like a regular old residential neighborhood. And honest to God, we are right across the street from Paddington Station, and we are on the edge of Hyde Park.
Yeah.
So that is really awesome. And then
You can get to a lot of places quick from here.
you can. And then our bathroom is actually pretty, I have to say,
It's pretty big for... Alright, well the light switch was out here next to the front door.
I'll find it. So the nice thing about this shower is it's probably double the size. Again, most of the showers that we use when we've been in Europe, it's like you have to get in like this and then shut the door, and then you barely have enough room to turn around. So this is gigantic.
Yeah, this is a huge shower.
And there's a good amount of counter space, which the last couple times we stayed at hotels in Europe,
There's nothing.
there has been nowhere to put any of your toiletries or anything. So this is quite sizable. And, there's a nice huge mirror right here. Again, apologies for the way we look. We have been traveling since yesterday afternoon.
Yeah.
And we haven't slept again. And it is only 8:30 in the morning here, so we have to stay up all day. But that's okay. We are in London and we are on vacation. So we are going to go check out some things today. But so far, I got to tell you, this room is spotless.
Yeah, I would stay here again for sure.
And
just because it's so convenient and easy to get off.
We got here and they were able to get us in a room like at 8 o'clock this morning. So I don't know that that's always going to happen.
No, our check-in was normally at 11 a.m.
Yeah, check-in was 11. But the one thing I will say is they will keep your luggage for you. So that's nice if you get here early, which most flights from the U.S. are red eyes. But if you get here early and you can't check in, they will at least hold your luggage for you. So that's really nice. So we are going to get cleaned up and we are going to go check out some things in London, and we're going to take you with us.
And here's the lobby. And you can automatically check in over there, and there's the front desk. And here's the elevator.
Which allegedly you need to use your key card, but we have not had to do that yet.
Yeah, it does say that, but yeah. You do have to use the key card to get to the elevator.
And then once you get out of the elevator, to get to your room.
We do have breakfast and a bar downstairs too. Here's the hallway. Here's our scan to get in. right here.
Hi everybody, so after having stayed here a few days, we just wanted to add a couple of things about this hotel. First of all, there's not a lot of amenities like toiletries and things like that. Like, you know, most places you get like lotion and soaps, and there's not even washcloths here, which I totally forgot that about the last time we stayed in Europe.
Yeah, that's weird. They don't
really use washcloths.
Yeah.
So there aren't any washcloths in the room, and the soap is like a
just a body wash.
Yeah. It's not a bar of soap, right? It's just like liquid soap. So you need something to suds it up. So I recommend like bringing a loofah or maybe bringing your own washcloth or something. We just popped down to the drugstore and bought like $1 or a pound loofah.
Yep.
So that wasn't a big deal, but just so you know, there's no hand lotion or anything like that. So if your skin gets dry, you know, you might want to bring some hand lotion. And the other thing, and this is especially for me or women like me, I have to use like a specific shampoo and conditioner, and they don't have any shampoo and conditioner here. It's like the body wash is also the shampoo. So if you really need to use something specific with your hair, or even just don't want to use body wash on your hair, definitely bring your own shampoo and conditioner. There are a lot of outlets, so there's no problem with plugging things in. Or
just watch on turning off the outlets next to the bed and your stuff doesn't charge.
Yeah, so that was the other thing. There's little switches next to the outlets where you can turn off the power to the outlets. And I didn't realize that, and then my phone didn't charge overnight because apparently my outlet was off all night. So also just remember to check that and make sure things are charging and that it's on like you want it to be. But honestly, the bed is probably the most comfortable thing I have ever slept on. Super comfy. Like, I'm not a good sleeper anyway. I sleep terribly, and I have been sleeping pretty good here. So that's one thing I will say.
Yeah, and the only other thing I kind of want to make a note on is the internet is some of the slowest internet I've ever seen in a hotel. Just so you know that.
Okay, so that's bad too. It's not too bad on my phone or my iPad, but I think when Wes tries to use his computer.
Yeah, and I ran a speed test, which will be in here, but it's really slow.
So that's not great either. The other cool thing is that if you're staying more than one night, you can come down, and as long as you tell them before noon that you want your room cleaned, they will clean it for you. So we're going like about every 3 days, 2-3 days, and getting the room, not, you know, everything doesn't need cleaned, but it's hot in that room. No matter, we turn the temperature down and we still get very hot.
Yeah.
So, you know, we just want the bedding changed, but we'll reuse the towels because we do it at home, right? I mean, and that's not a big deal. And the trash cans are really small, so if you're staying here for more than a couple of days, you will probably need those empty as well.
Yeah.
But it's nice because, you know, a lot of hotels in the States, it's like they won't even clean them if you're only staying for a certain amount of time. So we just wanted to add those few things after showing you the room. It's still a great hotel.
Other than I would stay here again. It's super convenient.
Absolutely. It's so close to Paddington.
Yeah.
The bed is super comfortable.
Yeah.
Towels are great, nice and big.
Staff's super nice.
Also, the one other thing is the shower door.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't completely cover the shower, so no matter what you try to do, you're going to get water on the floor.
Yeah.
It's not like a ton, right?
But it'll be sprinkled.
Yeah, it wipes up with the bath mat, but like there's virtually no way to avoid it. We've tried figuring it out, but just be aware of it. Like, the shower door only covers like 3/4 of the shower, so it's really hard to maneuver around without getting water on the floor. But like we said, I would still stay here, but we just want to give you all of the issues with the hotel, the good and the bad. It doesn't matter. You know, we want to be truthful with you so that you can make an informed decision if you're going to stay here. But for us, the convenience of it being right by Paddington, the comfort of the bed, and the size of the room are totally worth it. So just remember, whatever you decide to do, just get out there and do it.